you all have you all have found me speaking on practice management and finance, but the closest to me is has always been the medical legal and the consent part. It is one topic which I really feel happy to deliberate upon. And trust me, without medical legal ethics, practice management and finance are both, you can say, half-hearted approach. So, friends, welcome officially to the episode number three or week number three of total 26 weeks or episodes. Today is Monday, 17 January, and we are live on FB. So, all my presentations will always begin with thanking the Lord Almighty who's given me much more than what I deserve. And of course, what gives me an authority to speak on medical legal ethics. So this is my PG diploma in MLE from National Law School, Bangalore, one of the finest law schools of India, which literally grills you till you actually learn the concept. And what I learned from there was the basics part. Of course, over the period of years, I've been developing these, and it has developed into one of the finest consent programs that I take usually. But again, more on that later. A few friends actually asked me that where do you actually inform about these things? So this is the place where I inform. I run two WhatsApp groups since almost now 4 years almost. So these are my free WhatsApp groups, totally education based, nothing marketing, nothing paid advertising, not even my own workshops are promoted over there. Yes, a notification or a message is dropped that yes, you can attend the workshop that I'm taking, of course, as a part of my, you can say, pay back to the profession in a different way to putting a value on that thing. So if you want to be added to these groups, I am limiting these groups to six only, not beyond six. After that, you will be in the queue. So if you want to be added in there, please send me a message. And many of you ask me where does the video go after the live? The video goes on my channel. It goes on my YouTube channel, which has already close to 400 plus videos. And there are more than already 50,000 plus views on the channel already, 6,000 plus watch hours, and along with close to 2,400 subscribers. So do join me. It is a channel made exclusively for the colleagues, and it has got nothing on the paid content as such. There is a lot of content which is actually made just for the dentist only. So let's come to today's topic. After deliberating 2 weeks on, of course, the practice management part, the third week I have dedicated to MLE. The hot topic of today, the case which we all saw in the WhatsApp forwards very recently. And to tell you a very brutal fact that we always are very, very, you can say, fast to form an opinion. And that is where we commit a mistake. We should not be forming an opinion about our colleagues. So we normally come across these things. Dentist told to pay this much lakhs, dentist fined for deficiency in service. This is the latest one. Of course, this was the below news related to that only. So there are multiple times when we take our colleagues in a bad light. We see our colleagues in a bad light. We always see, देखा इन्होंने ऐसे किया होगा, देखा उन्होंने ऐसे किया होगा. We try to side the patient sometimes. It is not always true. Don't try to be an opinion, you can say, former very quickly. Let's come to the facts for today. Let me just give you a few things. So let me ask first, why do medical legal cases happen? बहुत लोगों के सामने सुना है हुआ है, but what is the fact? What is the reason? Is it overconfidence? Don't worry, तेरा भाई सब कुछ कर लेगा. Yes, it is many a times. Carelessness? Yes, many times it is. Stupidity? Many times I've seen someone doing it, so I'll do that. Lack of knowledge? Of course, big time. Ignorance? Yes, you can say people who don't know about the medical legal scene, they feel that ignorance is a bliss, which actually is not. Then overambitious nature, absolutely big yes. Going beyond your skill set ambit, going beyond your desired, you can say, a range of skills to attempt something ambitious and landing up in a problem where you actually may be able to solve the patient problem, but with a lot of difficulty, and of course, the big thing, with a lot of, you can say, help from someone else. So better not to delegate it in the first place only. That is where we commit a mistake. As I say, it is very easy to form an opinion about a colleague. Don't do so. So what, according to me, are the answer? A few, you can say, pointers to that. I believe being too busy is one of the short answers in that. We are too busy, we forget the smaller steps. We don't delegate them properly. We don't do it ourselves. Everything can't be done by you. You have to delegate many things to your colleagues. Then being overconfident. Tera bhai kar lega. Tera bhai kar lega is a very, very bad approach to do in your dental clinic. Even in a medical clinic, if the medical colleagues are listening to it. It is a very, very wrong approach. Please don't adopt that. Then ये patient तो मेरे को जानता है, ये थोड़ा ना करेगा. Over trust. Most of the MLE cases have usually happened with either the fussy patients, and most of them have been the known patients. Trust me, you can't overtrust these factors. We don't trust our colleagues, we overtrust patients. That is where we commit a mistake. Then lack of proper relay of instructions in delegation to staff. You have to set a proper SOP, proper system of working. What do you do? What your associate does? What your assistant does? What your you can say gate handler or receptionist does? Depending upon the system, somebody who is having a small or a medium case setup, he will not be having all these 4 people in the setup. So then he has to accordingly delegate it between the number of people present, assistant receptionist and himself, or assistant and himself, the bare minimum, which is the bare minimum. So there are different levels in that also. Then taking things for granted. ये तो सबको पता ही होता है. We sometimes tend to believe that the patient को इतना तो पता ही होगा कि दांत निकालने के बाद इतना नहीं खाते हैं, ये नहीं करते हैं. We sometimes tend to forget those things. And then never go beyond your skill set ambit. जितना आता है उतना करो. Don't experiment. Don't make the visitors in your clinic a guinea pig. That is the biggest thing. What you don't know, delegate. There is no harm in doing it. People feel offended when a patient says, अच्छा आप डेंचर नहीं लगाते हैं, आप दांत नहीं निकालते हैं, आप गम्स का ट्रीटमेंट नहीं करते हैं, आप सर्जरीज नहीं करते हैं. People start feeling offended, and the next time what they do is that attempt something Herculean, and that is where the pitfall lies. We all should understand that there are different specialities meant for certain purposes. One cannot be best in everything. And where you are not the best, always try to delegate. People actually forget the real state of situation. They tend to forget where the colleague has come, where the patient has come from. Why is the patient with you? What does the patient want from you? We don't underestimate the needs and the wants of the patient in the first place. And that is where the problem comes. We try to attempt something too big. So of course, we cannot go about discussing every part of MLE. So I'll be discussing related to the case shared. I'll be discussing a sample with you, just an example or a sample just of a dental crown and bridge. What can be the pitfalls? What can be the problems? What can be the talk with the patient? What can be the communication issues with the patient? If you pay full attention, trust me, you're going to carry home a lot many things today. So the pre-insertion issues. What are the usual suspects? Let's start from start, or let's go in sequence as we all say. Before the insertion or the fitting, sometimes we reduce sometimes more than the desired. Not actually as per the patient. Patients will sometimes ask you, ये तो आपने बिल्कुल ही छोटा कर दिया दांत मेरा. No. We reduce 20% only. We keep pure tooth. It is just a 80% Xerox. When did you tell? After the procedure or before the procedure? You have to tell how much is the preparation going to be. In the patient language, the reduction part, shaping part, whatever word you want to use, you can use it. Then sensitivity, sometimes more than desired, sometimes a wrong case selection, sometimes there is an endoperio already going on, and we go in for the crown and bridge. Then what happens? The patient doesn't come only, leads to the lack of insertion in the patient for the crown and bridge. Then sensitivity and pain in the prepared tooth. Again, a wrong case selection. The patient is like this. मेरा दांत अच्छा भला था, मैं तो दांत लगवाने गया था, लगवाने गई थी, मेरे तो और ही समस्या बन गई. Then they go for the second opinion. And second opinion में क्या होता है? We all know it. एक दूसरे के पीठ में छुरा घोंपने को सब बैठे हैं डेंटिस्ट. And that is where the problem of our profession lies. Nobody is ready to say a kind word about another colleague. And we all know, if you are not giving a temporary, this is bound to happen, especially in vital teeth. Even if it is, you can say, a crown, single crown, or a bridge, even if your lab does it, it gives you in a 2 to 3 days, you still need to give a temporary. Unless your lab gives it to you in 12 hours. Very few labs work 24/7. But if your lab can do it, wonderful. But if not, give a temporary. Then, wrong diagnosis of selecting a non-vital tooth. These are the pre-insertion issues. You took an impression, and after that, these all things develop. Non-vital tooth था, छिड़ गया, pain हो गया. Endoperio थी, deep cavity थी, proximal caries थी. When you did the reduction, then only you came to know. During the reduction, वो कोई बात नहीं, proximal cavity है, कोई बात नहीं, थोड़ा सा fill कर देंगे. हल्का सा क्राउन प्रेप किया, वो उस वक्त साथ में ब्लीडिंग भी हो गई है, कोई बात नहीं, थोड़ा सा जीआईसी चिपका देते हैं. डीप कैविटी है ना, तो जीआईसी सैंडविच दे देंगे. All those measures are done at that point of time. That is where the problem comes. Case planning, case selection goes for a toss, and then begins the damage repair job, because nothing was written. Even if it was written, nothing was conveyed. Blanket consents are made, and that is where the problem comes. So this is the first part, the pre-insertion issues. Hand on your head or face, or palm on your face moment. Let's go ahead. The second part, the usage issues. Insertion या trial time या immediately after trial or immediately after cementation, whatever. Appearance, design, shape, color and function issues. Nothing was pre-decided, nothing was pre-conveyed. What is wrong? Because your communication failed. मैंने तो आपको पहले बोला था कि मेरे को ऐसा दान चाहिए, आपने बोला था कोई बात नहीं, मैं देख लूंगा, आप चिंता ना करो. इतने साल से कर रहे हैं, झक थोड़ा मार रहे हैं. We try to cover all that our experience in one line. Then the moment you try to convince, हम बैठे हैं, हम कर रहे हैं, the patient gets it done. Maybe it is a high point, maybe something else, maybe in a, you can say, lateral movements, a crown chips or breaks partially, even a little bit. What do you get the label? घटिया लैब से काम करवाते हो, पैसे इतने के ले लिए आपने, घटिया लैब से काम करवाया. It can be a heavy force also, it can be a lateral contact also, it can be a lateral high point also. There can be multiple issues, but then what label did you get? घटिया लैब का काम. पैसे ज्यादा लेते हो अच्छे के और करते हो घटिया काम. Where does the mistake lie? In communication part. Then, similar to this case scenario, breakage of tooth beneath the crown. Did the crown break or did the tooth break? Patients feel insurance हो गया दांत का, दांत के ऊपर crown लग गया, वो insurance हो गया for life. Who will convey? Even graver scenario is when the patient has gotten an XYZ root canal from a root canal from an XYZ dentist, and you are deemed to fit the crown or prepare the crown for, you can say, a single crown or a bridge. वो फिर हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, वो रूट कनाल अच्छी है बुरी है, पेशेंट मेरे को पेन कोई नहीं है. Patient even refuses for the pre-operative X-ray sometimes. You don't know how a root canal is done. Even if the patient is convinced, okay, go for the X-ray. You see the root canal is not good. You advise the patient to repeat root canal. नहीं, मेरे को कोई पेन नहीं है. Please go ahead. Ultimately, if the pain, if the crown is inserted and later on the pain develops, the root canal also by default becomes yours. बोलते ना दहेज में आई है रूट कनाल, वो क्राउन के साथ आपके पास आ गई. Who's at fault? You or the patient? These are tricky scenarios where you will not actually feel who is guilty. You will always say the patient is guilty. The patient will always say the dentist is guilty. There is no middle road. The problem is any middle road would involve expenses, and nobody is to bear even 1/3 of the expenses. The problem, the fault lies at the start. Don't start if you don't feel comfortable. If you are not happy, if the patient is not agreeing to your T and C, it is your clinic. You are the boss. इलेक्शन थोड़ा ना हो रहा है कि शेर को भी वोट मांगने जाना पड़ रहा है बकरी के पास. It is there. You have to understand. Now, does the tooth break? If the tooth breaks, you give, for example, the lab gave you warranty. You passed on the warranty with a rider with a terms and clause. If the tooth breaks, where does the warranty stand in those cases? Have to be very clear. Then debonding of the crown. You conveyed. Yes, the crown or the cement would last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever you are saying to the patient, the bonding part, the cementation part. If the patient is fussy, if it even you can say debonds a couple of months earlier, you didn't tell time or life, you are in a sue. Even if it is late, normal life debonding, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever time, your cement or your resin or whatever you're doing, in such a fussy patient, it becomes a painful scenario. They will never take an appointment. They'll come, alo ji apna dand. In Punjabi they say it. They come back to many clinics. Ah rakho, ye to inne din bhi nahi chalya. This didn't last even this many days. I'm just trying to tell you the tone by speaking in that language. Already Punjabi is a very crude language. We say it. Hindi is a decent language. Urdu is even a sweetest language. But Punjabi is a very crude language. A normal talk between the two people can be conveyed as कि ये लड़ रहे हैं. Because the Punjabis tend to use a higher tone and volume. So we face this situation every now and then. So we have to convey a little bit more than the normal population. Then Punjabis have one more attitude problem. कुछ नहीं हुंदा देखा जाएगा. Of course, this is prevalent all over India, but it is more so in Punjab. So these things are there. So these are the usage issues. So if you had a face on palm movement or a hand on head movement, this is the next step. Now another usage issues continued. Guarantee warranty issues or life otherwise. Of course, subjective to clinic. What are they doing? Of course, nobody gives a warranty or a guarantee. I understand that. Those who do it are only passing on the lab component, only for the fixture. We are discussing only the crown and bridge, so they are passing only that part. Of course, with their terms and conditions. No harm in that if you are not doing, but if you are doing, you have to do with certain writers. It is a purely optional thing. I don't advocate that. Rather, I say use it as a practice builder tool. You can use it very smartly. But yes, who conveys it? How? What is the live? What is the warranty? What are the clauses? If you are passing on the above, what are the clauses for that? What will be the damage to the patient? Nothing comes free of cost. इंश्योरेंस कार का भी लेने जाते हैं तो वो बोलते हैं 1000 रुपया फ्री क्लॉज का लगेगा आपका कार का. मारुति, आई डोंट नो अबाउट अदर. आई ऑलवेज हैड अ मारुति car only with me, so I don't know about other. It used to be 500. Now since past 5 years it is now minimum 1000. So even if your claim is, you can say, zero, you still have to pay 1000 rupees for the clause or the file charges, whatever. So what are your clauses? Have you told? चिंता ना करो, 20 साल चलेगा आंटी, मैं बैठा हूँ, परवाह नहीं करनी. Don't bother, my dear patient. I'm there for the next 20. It will run for the next 20 years. We make such tall claims, and that is where the problem comes. Then payment issues at the end. कब, कितना, कैसे, कौन देगा, कब देगा, कैसे देगा? We don't convey, verbal or written. This is something you have to understand. Then gum recession issues, toothbrushing instructions. आपने जो क्राउन लगाया था ना, वो दांत की जड़ नंगी हो गई है वहां पे. आपका क्राउन जो है वो कर गया. People don't realize that in a zeal to maintain that bridge in a brand new format, they have overused their brush or rigorously used their toothbrush, which led to recession, ultimately exposure of the tooth, ultimately defeating the purpose of the crown itself totally. Who is at fault? Patient. Who didn't convey? You. Even if it was conveyed, the patient did not follow. Who is at fault? Again, a mixed load situation. Nobody is ready to bear the loss. Hence the problems. Hence the consumer courts. So then rebonding, costing, conveyed. Sorry for this line. It is repeat over here. So rebonding, costing, or conveyed. Was it conveyed? Patients sometimes feel that the rebonding cost is included. The lifetime maintenance of the crown is included. Who conveys that? You. But you are busy. ये तो सबको ही पता होता है कि पैसे तो दोबारा लगते ही हैं दोबारा फिट होने के. Why do we allow the patient to assume or presume? That is where the problem comes. Now this becomes this situation. What do you do now? What do you do now? And it's not over. Then the trivial issues like appointment missing issues after a good temporary crown. अच्छा temporary crown दे गया, वही patient लेके घूम रहा 6 महीने के लिए. Then because advance was 10%, 20% sometimes, of course those things are going to go in the sink only. Then the patient has a problem like an accident, for example, God forbid, but that in that accident or a healing period, the temporary crown goes off as he can't come, and when he comes, the fitting issues are there. The fitting has changed. Who pays for the loss or the refabrication cost? You say मैंने तो बनवा दिया था, आपका accident हुआ, आप नहीं आए. बोला डॉक्टर साहब मेरा एक्सीडेंट हो गया तो मेरी गलती है क्या उसमें? Again, a middle road situation. Nobody's here to raise up and hand and say, okay, let's find the middle road. No, the you can say the fight. Then how can we say that the post-operative instructions were given properly? Written में, website में, verbal, WhatsApp पे. No written may mean it never happened sometime for some people. Remember this emoji. It can. It can. What gives you a confidence that you handled all patients' questions nicely and answered them? मेरे को तो पता ही नहीं, मेरे को बुलाया, मेरे दांत को ऐसे छोटा कर दिया, मेरा तो दर्द और ठंडे गर्म से बुरा हाल है, मेरे को ऊपर से कहते इतने पैसे दे दे, लगाने के बाद भी मैं तो तंग हूं, मैं तो दुखी हूं. That's it. The damage is done. A bad Google review, a bad publicity, all because of what? Not poor communication, not proper documentation. So finally, whom does the final buck stop on? You or the patient? You decide. And sometimes the situations are even worse than this. We try to see the face on the palm movement, but these are even worse. So we started from here. This was the case we were discussing. Of course, I have omitted the dentist name from here. Of course, nothing personal, because I always believe that we tend to form an opinion कि ये अगर देना पड़ा है तो इसका मतलब the dentist is at fault. No, don't form an opinion about it. Carry home gyan for today. The newspapers will never report the whole story. No, it is not clear why their reports. See, he was having dinner. 3 of the 23 crowns which were fixed, they came out. He was told that 23 of his teeth require fixing of the crowns, whatever it is. Then, not clear whether what is dislodged. Is it just the normal crowns or the implant supported crowns? No wonder they don't have the full information. We have to learn to trust our colleagues more and not the press anyways, and at any cost. आज से 15-20 साल पहले भी मैं बोलते ना तो मैं बोलता प्रेस पे ट्रस्ट ना करो. They are in search of a masala. They'll always find those news which are, you can say, breaking news. They'll always find that. Learn to trust your colleagues more because they are more of your kin. Even the colleague mentioned in here is a reputed name in the industry. We have no right to mistrust or distrust him. And again, the patient mentioned here is an ex-army man. No disrespect. My own brother is an army man. So I have full respect for those people. But then some of the retired people, especially ex-army men, are fussy. No disrespect, please, with folded hands. They are fussy. They always have this attitude. We paid for the best, so we want the best. No goof-ups allowed. Hence debonding. If it was just a debonding, is regarded as a failure by them. We have to understand the patient psyche also sometimes. They might react in a awkward or a bad manner or a egoistic manner, which may lead to this situation. We should know how to handle this situation, but then the situation should not come this far also. Think again. That is what I always warn the colleagues at the end of these 26 episodes for finance. This is my slide. Always think again what I have been listening. So the final 5-6 points, communication is the key. More so in written, because written is the key for me. And then save your skin is the first answer. Your skin is more important than anything else. Getting a mere signature on a form is not a consent. And consent is not just consent, it is a process. इसीलिए the word is known as an informed consent. Verbal first, followed by written. Lastly, always remember, dentist ही dentist का सबसे बड़ा सगा है, not your patient. Dentist is the biggest kin of a dentist. The day we start believing in this concept, trust me, so many problems of our profession will be solved. So many professional problems will be solved. At presently, just about 5% of India gets dental treatment. We talk of so many dentists. I'm not saying this. There are various studies and surveys done. Just imagine if we already have enough work for everyone to survive. Just imagine if this 5% turns into just 10%. What will be the scenario be? The scenario will be a good one for everyone, even if there are double the graduates than what today's times are. So we should focus on awareness of the patients rather than backbiting and, you can say, doing chatting behind each other's back, and that is where the problem comes. So I hope I have been able to inculcate some amount of sense via these short videos today. So yes, I can see a lot of people attending. आपका जोश देख के मैं भी गदगद हो गया. Ashram has been my one of the favorite web series. Anyways, I'm a big Bollywood fan. So I'll keep on posting small little teasers in between so that you don't feel asleep even in this short scenario. So thank you so much for watching this. Again, this is my YouTube channel link. There are a lot many videos for the fraternity, all free of cost, of course. So this is my KYC. You can get in touch with me anyways. So as I mentioned at the start, this is the groups where I notify this. There is a free education groups that I have started 4 years back as a part of Payback to the Society. You can get added in there. This is my social media presence. In future, I look forward to maybe live sessions on Insta and Clubhouse as well. Not surely, but I do have that in my pipeline. So do send me of valuable feedback wherever you watch this on YouTube or on Facebook Live or in the WhatsApp group, wherever you are with me. Bouquets and brickbats both would be welcome in equal way. And thank you so much. And I stop my share to say a few highs and hellos and questions if there are any from the Facebook Live. Thank you so much. So hi, Dr. Ramchandra. Hi, Dr. Nimish. Hi, Dr. Twinkle. Hi, Dr. Bhavna. Hi, Dr. Rajat. Hi, Anshul. Hi, Parul. Hi, Dr. Dhagash. Hi, Pavan. Hi, Dr. Vandana. Thank you, Dr. Ramchandra. I hope all of you like today's session. So, and if there are any queries, please do feel free to post them. I'm here for another 2 minutes, and after that, I'll be winding up. So please do join me next on the coming Thursday for the episode number 3 of Thunder Thursdays. So it'll be a very short and a very interesting session like today, 20-25 minute session. So just hope to keep the continuity going so that the YouTube channel also keeps on working and you have something to look forward to every Monday and Thursday for these 20-30 minutes. So thank you so much. Do post your feedback, and I see you next on Thursday with episode number 3 of Thunder Thursdays. Bye bye. Take care. Good night.